So we're here with Paul and Kris from KJ Designs. I think a few videos ago I gave you a close-up of their booth, but here they are in person. They might have been, you guys were in an earlier video too.
We were in an
when we
earlier
were
video.
doing a shutdown.
Yes.
Yes.
Reopening stage.
Yes.
And
Yes.
here they are, nice and relaxed. And
With our mask.
Masks
yes,
here.
masks are there.
But I don't
I'm
want to talk
staying
to the
6 feet
mask.
away at the moment, but he's gonna put it on in a second, I think. So, how long you guys been dealers in here?
Over 20 years?
Wow. Many owners ago.
Yes.
Yes, that is correct.
Have you always been right here and
No, we had
you were
we
upstairs?
were upstairs as well as being down
Oh.
here.
Okay.
And we had a place in Manhattan for a while.
Really?
Yeah.
Your own place?
No?
Or a multi-dealer shop like this?
Multi-dealer shop like this.
Well, how'd you
And
get
also
into
in Stanford.
Stanford, Connecticut? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
How did you get into the business?
Having excess in my
Stuff.
house based on me being a inveterate collector. And
I'll look that up later.
Real obsessive. And traveling all around the world in my job and on our trips, it's very hard to resist things that are so unique. And if it's natural, like you have the only one in the world that's like it. That's how it started.
Stones, fossils. Paul's very earthbound. He loves all that stuff.
And you're into it too, or you just along? Absolutely.
Absolutely. And we go on digs.
We've
She's
been
the
on
one
digs.
with the stamina.
When you say digs, you mean for the geodes?
Yeah, geodes.
Paul and Kris are the ones in the store that specialize in geodes. We're going to take a quick tour of their booth in a moment. But so you go to like Arizona or
Arkansas,
New
Arizona,
Jersey
New
for
Jersey.
shark's teeth.
fossils, and the Dakotas.
Arkansas for crystals.
so now how does that work? Do they have like mountains you can tour or?
Yes, you can rent like a pail or something and
Pay a fee and
pay a
go
fee
dig.
and go dig. And like I almost fell into the pit once, and that would have been the end of me in Arkansas.
It
But
was too hot out there.
it was. But that's the price to pay when you're
No
obsessed.
risk is too great
When you're obsessed
for
with
the antique
with
business.
this.
And the crystals are
The
here.
crystal.
Yes. So you made it back alive with the crystals.
Fairly.
With the
Fairly.
crystals.
And I saw you guys are in today with some new stuff. Let's
Yes.
take a little perusal. This is your booth, the right-hand side of your booth.
One of the things I've gotten into doing, because I'm a watch designer by trade, and we also create one-of-a-kind pieces of jewelry, is that I've gotten into repurposing, recycling jean jackets and finding interesting things that we can put on it and create a one-of-a-kind item.
So these are your designs.
These are my designs, and that's the only one they'll ever be.
Wow. Now who does the actual?
The stitching was hanging in my wall, on my wall, for decades.
Really?
Yes, and so we
It's a
just
beautiful piece.
repurposed it.
So what other kind of stuff you have here? So I see the geodes,
This is-
obviously.
Yes, this is flame quartz. You'll probably not see that anywhere. It's a very rare piece.
Let me just get a little closer to it. Now what does that mean, flame quartz?
It's the color within the quartz. Instead of being a clear quartz, it has oxidation within it, and then it actually is cut and formed into a flame shape.
Nice. Is this petrified wood here? The skull?
This, yes, it's petrified wood from about 65 million years ago.
I remember
some-
it like it was yesterday.
Yes, and I have petrified wood that goes back 250 million years ago. We went to Millbrook, Arizona
Wow.
a couple of times, and outside the park, you're able to ask people who have petrified wood on their territory and their land if you can access it and pay for whatever you find
With permission, right?
with
Yes.
permission.
Absolutely. And this is a nice piece here.
This is a nice slice of
amethyst?
amethyst. Yes,
Like the purple.
yes.
The Mother Nature's always been the best
Well,
artist.
and it's agate around it.
Mm-hmm.
This makes it interesting.
And this one here is rose quartz.
Rose quartz, nice big heavy piece of rose quartz.
Nice.
With the right light, it would be very colorful.
Interesting.
This is an example of some of the pieces that Kris and I do. One-of-a-kind pieces.
So these are all your designs?
Yes.
Interesting.
We have an old silver dollar there, and
Do you use mainly sterling for the
mainly
bands?
sterling. I've been doing that for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll find a stone. It'll be a one-of-a-kind piece. Never happen again. And then we put it together. It's what your mind actually perceives this piece to develop into.
And what's ACNA member?
That's an organization, antique, collectible, something.
And antique dealers.
Antique
Antiques and
deal.
Okay.
collectibles.
Has nothing to do with geodes then?
No?
Okay. Well, these are very interesting pieces.
Fossil shark's tooth made into a pendant.
Did you get that from Jersey, Kris?
More
Not this
crystal.
one, Morocco.
Oh, Morocco. Okay. That's a little further away than Jersey.
Yes, petrified wood bowl that I brought in today. Beautiful
Nice.
patterns to it. This is a split geode with beautiful crystallization in it. It's an antique foot warmer.
Wow.
That's an antique secretary. Opens up, travel secretary.
I think I had shown this in a previous video, this clock.
The
Yeah.
onyx,
When we were doing a reopening, we were shut down for 78 days. It's onyx?
onyx.
How old would you say it was about?
Oh, it's a current piece. I've had it for about 15 years.
Okay. I like the ship's wheel
Yeah.
design.
Yeah.
And these?
All assorted pieces, anywhere from a trilobite, which is one of the oldest fossils found.
What am I
and
pointing to?
The trilobite is the first creature on Earth to have developed eyes. So we owe our eyesight to this creature.
Wow. And this looks new. Did you just bring that in?
No, I brought that in a while ago. That's a hand-painted Sorcerers of Reverse painting box.
Oh.
Cat. It's really a unique
Is
piece.
it signed?
Yes.
Very nice. More geodes, more jackets.
Some jackets. These are things that I created.
So these are all unique and designed by KJ Designs.
That's correct.
Very cool.
Then to your left, this is an elk jacket that was designed for me when I think it was Colorado we're in. Cody, Wyoming, excuse me. And this is the same maker who did the coat for Steven Seagal.
Oh.
He always used to wear.
In the movies?
Yep. And in his whole personal life. The material, I mean, the elk skin is just so soft.
It is. It does feel nice and soft. And fall is coming sooner than faster than you think.
Exactly. It's getting dark out now.
So this is a rose quartz bowl.
Now these are hand done,
This is
right?
hand carved, yes. This
Mother
is-
Nature's not that talented.
Right.
But it's the base. Mother
Right.
Nature is the base. This is a beautiful
Cathedral?
cathedral.
Yeah,
And
you're the one that
Episcopal.
taught me what they're called. See,
Right.
I learn a lot from my dealers. Let's see if I can get in there. It's a beautiful piece.
So sparkly.
Yeah. I can see if like he just did, somebody at home puts a light on it,
Yeah.
it'll really
Pop.
make a living room or whatever.
Yeah, a nice statement.
Kris used an ammonite from get away from the bad vibes from the people who came into her office for decades.
Further, and I'm just now.
Just wanted to see some of the stuff you have in your box case here. You have some cool looking watches.
You want me to-
6 weeks to get.
This is a piece that my wife made. This is called tile work. Each individual minute tile is knotted onto this. And it's a very, very soft, smooth bracelet.
Oh,
Looks like a laborious process.
It's not that hard.
Hours and hours.
It's not that
Look at
hard.
that.
They have a form to.
Different watches. This is an old pawn bracelet that I put a skeleton watch in. Sterling silver.
24 weeks.
Very nice
And then
piece.
Put the money in your account to request the forgiveness.
Different
Or
watches.
The end of the year.
This is a silver bracelet.
So,
Is that an ammonite? What is that on?
Yeah, this is an ammonite pin.
Geez, I feel like so knowledgeable now.
You got it earlier, you probably have.
175 million on the ammonite. Not the price, the years.
Yeah.
Series of different rings.
Just curious.
They probably have on their website the directions as to
85?
85.
That's a steal.
It is a steal.
And you have some rings
Silver.
here?
Yeah, assorted
Nice
rings.
assortment,
Yeah, you got turquoise, you got garnet. This is dinosaur bone, malachite.
Because they gave you the money and they
This
are
is tourmaline.
monitoring the loan.
All different stones. Euconite, picture jasper.
Yourself payroll.
Oh, more, another malachite. Each piece has the individual pattern of the stone on, which makes it so exquisite. This is a very nice heart, malachite heart on a chain.
Oh, yeah.
Silver bracelet.
Very nice.
Right.
I just want to see this piece. You were pointing out this before. Now, how does that happen where they dig that out?
Trilobite?
Yeah, first of all, where would it come from?
Morocco.
Oh, and they would dig it out, and what's the...
Would it dig it? You would have they would be searching for a indication of a stone. You'd find these different stones in an area, and you'd actually tap them to get them open, to split them if possible,
Right.
to open it like that. So you'd have a plus and a minus. The minus in this case was probably destroyed in the process, and that's the plus impression.
Understood, yeah. And what's the base behind it there?
Just base matrix of the stone that it was found in
That's very carefully dug out.
and prepared. This is a piece of lapis, carved lapis, with two fish, look like angel fish, carved into the lapis. The beautiful carved pair of horses. This is a turtle made from rhodonite, carved rhodonite, and the little babies on top.
What is that pen set made out of?
This is a Art Deco pen set. This is bronze with an onyx base, and there's a pen that I put in there so people would understand what it was.
Very nice. I like that.
Yes.
And I was going to ask you about some of this jewelry that you designed, you and your wife designed. Now, where do you come across the material for these things?
Well, something like this that my wife did. We found a cameo, and then she did all the hand bead work in different layers around the cameo.
Very nice.
And then I did the necklace part,
Cool.
because I cannot do this kind of work.
All right, and one more other thing in
Just
there I
don't
want to
see
show
that
you.
anywhere. 250 million. Nice fossil plate. These are Shona sculptures. 1, 2, 3, 4 Shona, all carved by hand.
So
and
this
highly
one here
carved.
is basically, it's like $1.10 per million years. That's a bargain.
Yep. Shona is all hand carved.
Now that's the African artists.
That's the different African
And
artists.
what kind of material do they use?
Some are serpentine. This happens to be verdite, which is a semi-precious stone.
Are they all located in Africa, those materials?
Yes.
I mean,
In
only for them?
Zimbabwe.
So it's indigenous to Africa.
Correct. Well, serpentine is in more areas of the world, but they have different looks to them. Right?
And it's like the original ancient stone of Earth.
Right. Very, very old stone.
Nice piece of art that you
Just
you brought this in?
Just brought that in.
19, I can't read that, I'm sorry, on my glasses.
Bujo did it. He's an artist in Mount Vernon.
Oh.
I got it years ago.
Nice
And,
color.
yes, very interesting.
What is that? Is it oil? I can't
It's an
tell.
oil.
On canvas?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, very
Original.
nice. I know you sold
That's why.
a bigger piece of art a couple of days
Yeah.
ago.
That's
Yeah.
by a different artist, but yes.
And this bison.
Yeah, that's by
uh,
another artist.
for African based?
No, not
No.
African. No. American.
Very good.
Different wood pieces. Another amethyst, punk
Very interesting.
amethyst light.
There's a cool jacket. Is that
Brandon brought
is
it
that
in
Ninja
today.
Turtle?
Yeah, not
that?
turtle.
Ninja, I don't know.
What would you call him?
Ninja alien.
It looks like an alien to me.
Yeah. I'm current culturally challenged, so
Yes.
I like this piece, this Asian piece here.
Yeah.
Yes. So much detail.
Yeah, that's
It's
all.
a Satsuma piece.
Oh, really? It's all hand done, though.
Yes.
Yes.
Very, very interesting stuff. Now, what do you got in this case down here?
We have rings,
I should actually open this.
watches.
Actually, we'll be right back. I'm going to get the key because I want to see it without the glare.
This is gonna talk some.
So, Kris, you have a hand in making these as well.
Yes, I love to bead and I love unusual things. So when I find things that are intriguing,
Mm-hmm.
I actually work on them with Paul.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's an old silver dollar, and we.
It's an old Morgan silver, yeah.
Exactly, so fun, and
So you do like the welding of the clasp to the coin?
no,
No?
there are coin holders that you can buy.
Oh,
We'll just hold
it
the
wraps
coin.
around the edge. Okay.
It wraps around the edge so you don't damage the coin.
Very good.
Yeah.
So that can be
Yeah.
popped out and
Screw at the top.
put in the laundromat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very interesting.
So we find all kinds of interesting things, stone carvings,
Mm-hmm.
and then we
What is that,
find.
jade?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then matching beads.
Mm-hmm.
This is a friend of ours from China, just a slice of rhodochrosite in a picture frame. It's gorgeous.
Mhm.
It's gorgeous. So then we added sparkly things.
Very good.
Yeah.
So we may have an item that's been sitting there for years and years, a pendant, and then all of a sudden we'll come across some beads or something will inspire me.
Or that color comes back in fashion. You see the Pantone list for this fall, and you're like, I've got pink.
Mm-hmm.
I've got green.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's fun.
I like this thing that with the light. Is that light in the interior of the?
No, this is a light base.
I
That
mean, does the light? Oh, it's just shining from the bottom up.
from the bottom up, and
So
it
it's-
keeps changing color.
So it's translucent.
Yes, this is a
Inside
selenite mineral,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just because of its nature as a selenite crystal,
Mm-hmm.
the light is shining through it.
Wow, it's really cool looking.
And in the dark or something, it'll change colors, and you'll see it.
Pretty.
I love these balls. I know you sell a ton of them.
Onyx bowls.
Every time I turn around, someone's buying a couple of these. Very nice.
When you hold it up to the light, you can really see a pattern in there.
Yeah.
Each one is different. Each one is unique.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's not microwave safe.
I would say you're correct.
Very good. Even got some old bottles here, huh?
Yeah,
Yes.
old apothecary bottle.
Cool. There's another piece of art here. With fall rapidly approaching, this might fit the bill.
Autumn foliage,
Yeah.
actually, signed by Lack. I think it's a great piece.
It is a nice piece.
It's
Has a nice-
sitting in my wife's old office.
a lot of nice
for
colors on it.
decades.
Yeah. So we enjoyed walking around. This
Wait a
is
minute.
a
Quartz singing bowl.
chakra, right?
Singing bowl, yes.
Yeah.
And this is quartz, and if you strike it and
And rub around the outside.
rub around the outside,
Yeah, I feel more relaxed already.
The faster you go, the higher it goes. The sound resonates inside the bell.
Very good.
and if you feel that, it's still resonating.
Mm-hmm. Very good. These are some nice wood. You know what kind of wood these are?
This is ebony,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know what these two are.
Okay. Well, Paul and Kris, we thank you for the tour of your booth,
We thank you.
and we'll see you down the road in the near future.
That's right.
Next time you come in, we'll capture you again.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye.